trend. I drew this chart and forgot all about it. But as it stands right now on the total market cap, hold on. Let me put my disclaimer out here. This is not financial advice. Please do not take this as such. This is 100% for education and entertainment purposes only. Please do not take this as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. With that being said, let's get it cracking, y'all. All right. So what we're looking at right now is total three. Total three is the altcoin market cap. So anything and everything that is not Bitcoin and Ethereum lives on the total market cap, or what they call total three. Now, they do have some other totals as well, but I like looking at total three because total three is, like I said, usually like the other altcoins, Polygon, Sui, Chainlink, uh, altcoins that's been around and that hold market value over time, as opposed to a lot of these assets that I was just looking at are actually down for the year. So I'm wondering, should I still be holding some of these? But as it stands right now, the total three has not lost the uptrend. As you can see right here, I have this really large flag on total three. And true enough, we did hit some resistance, but we are still inside the uptrend. That's really interesting for the altcoin market cap. Really interesting. Now, what I want to take a look at is total. Now, ooh, look at that. Look at this. Let me close this. And if y'all see me clicking on boxes over here to the left, that's because I'm still using the free version of TradingView. I've been using the free version of TradingView since I started trading, and I'm still profitable. I don't need all the bells and whistles as far as TradingView goes. I just need a clean chart. So right now, this is my extended long-term range on the total market cap. Total market cap is the Bitcoin and Ethereum market cap. So as it stands right now, we're actually just testing the bottom of that trend. That's all we're doing right now. It's testing the bottom of this trend. I would really like to see the trend close within the next 5 days, still inside this trend. And if we lose this trend, though, it's going to be a situation. It's going to be a situation. We lose that trend, we're going to start testing some of these lower levels, like this level right here. Excuse me. This level right here. And this level right here. Now, I would not like to see that level get hit, but that's just going to make everything on sale. So if we do come back and test $2 trillion, then it's going to be lights out for a lot of those altcoins that are a lot of people's favorites. So we definitely don't want to lose this uptrend. If we lose that uptrend, then that means we're going into a definite bear market, and 2026 is going to be nothing but ups and downs. But structure wise, it's just going to be us creating lower highs and lower lows, and that is your bear market. As it stands right now, though, we are creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low. But it still has to print higher low. We do not want a low below this low right here.
5 days. But we
Mm-hmm.
got to December 1st.
Yep. To the 31 days of crypto. Right there. We do not want to lose that area. If we lose that area, we are going to be in a true bear trend. And that's going to open the door for some shit. Let me pull this up on the Fibonacci. See what the Fib has to say. Right now, we're under. Right now, we are under the 236. We are dancing on top of the 382. And y'all already know how the Fibonacci works. If we close inside of this 382, then the next levels to get picked up are the halfway mark and a 618. A full Fibonacci retracement is between a 382 and a 618. So that's going to bring us back close to that $2 trillion mark that I was just talking about. Now, there would be absolutely nothing wrong with that. There would be absolutely nothing wrong with that. That would just mean that we're playing still inside of structure. And structure tells us that the full 618 Fibonacci retracement will be a full retracement of price. So if it does come back and test $2 trillion or close to $2 trillion, then it would be absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I really would not like to see this happen because that's going to eliminate a lot of retail investors who have come to rely on this space for just buying and holding. And that would diminish a lot of people's hopes, if you will, if we go into a true bear market, because a lot of these people have not experienced a true bear market. Let's go check out Bitcoin. Now, with Bitcoin, it's the exact same thing. But I noticed that we lost the uptrend. We actually lost the uptrend last month. You had the closure right here where my purple line is drawn, right there at the top, somewhere around $110,488. And then you had tested your 382. If I was to put this on a weekly time frame, let's open this up. This is a makeshift support level. If I put this on the daily, you'll see that we're bouncing off of that level, currently consolidating on that level. I would really like to see this level hold. If that level does not hold, we're going to come back, test that 382, and any closure below the 382 is just going to give way to those lower prices. This area right here is also a makeshift support area, but this is the true support area, right at around $70,000. Now, if I put this back on a weekly and I zoom out, you'll see this area used to be resistance. We never actually came back and tested this area as support before. We've never been this high before on Bitcoin. That's also what I wanted to bring to a point. We are in price discovery. Most people are betting on the price coming down, going up, but we are actually in price discovery. So this level back here used to be our resistance, $70,000. Once upon a time ago, 42,000 was the resistance. A time before that, 15,000. Let me put this on spot price. I'm on margin. Hold on. Where's my spot? Give me 1 second. Let's put this on spot price. Watch list. Where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin. Right there. There we go. So look, this is your history. And spot price lost as well. But again, once upon a time, 15 or 14,000 used to be our resistance. That line right there. It was resistance here. It was resistance here. It was resistance here. and it turned into support. So don't let the price of what you see in front of you deter you from accumulating an asset that fluctuates very highly. So dollar cost averaging would be the strong suggestion on any major dips. If you see Bitcoin's price dip $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in a day, $10,000 in a day, buy it. Again, not financial advice. That's just my personal opinion. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum. And let me turn this fib off. So looking at Ethereum's price, and I'm gonna put this on a weekly. I'm gonna move this area up right here, and then I'm gonna move this area down right here. Just open that up. Ethereum is currently in a range. The lowest part of the range is at 2177. The highest point of the range is at 4869. This is on spot price. So, but what I'm seeing is this area right here. We're gonna play this off the bodies. Not gonna play it off the wick. I'm gonna play it off the body. The body is the fully formed candle. So this, what used to be support, is now operating as the resistance. I would be looking for this area to come back and get tagged as resistance. So that way we can say that this area is a confirmed area of resistance. Now, I want to put this on a box or a GAM box. And I'm going to show y'all how I draw this. So the GAM box starts from the top of this wick. So let me remove this up just a little bit. Damn it, hold on. Move that. Right about there. I'm gonna put that on the top of the wig, and then I'm gonna put that down here. Bottom wig. Perfect. I like the way that looks. Click on this GAM box. Make sure my magnet is off. And I'm gonna draw a box from the top to the bottom. Why are you not moving? Thank you. Bam. Y'all see that? Now, this looks like a Fibonacci retracement, but it's not a Fibonacci retracement. It's a GAN box. Notice how resistance played out right at that yellow line. And notice how resistance played out at that blue line, the 618. There's a very strong chance that we could come back and test that 618 to see if it holds up as the resistance. We could even possibly push up to this point and test it as the resistance. On my screen, just do that. Hold on. I hate when my screen does that. There we go. Perfect. So looking at those levels right there, that lets me know that we could be looking at more downside potentially on Ethereum, but I need this to come back and back test this area to give me confirmation. Now, if we get closures above that area on a daily time frame, then the shorts are going to be done unless this area is a fake out area where it would come up and print a green candle, but then come back down and print a very large red bearish candle. So keep that in mind. But as it stands right now, we are looking like we want to continue on a daily time frame to the upside. I would like to see this area at 30.20 get the support. Right now, it is the resistance. 30.20 is the resistance. So also keep that in mind because it'll look bullish for the most part, but if we're looking at this on the higher time frame, that higher time frame is leaning down. So keep that in mind. All right, let's take a look at Chainlink. Been a minute since I looked at Chainlink. Whatever asset you want me to take a look at, you get one pick. Drop it in the chat. Whatever asset you want me to take a look at, you get one pick. And if somebody picks your asset, then drop another asset. Try not to drop the same asset as someone else. So whatever asset you want me to chart, drop it in the chat. Shuffle that. Perfect. Okay. Now, looking at Chainlink on the weekly, notice how this line that I have drawn right here used to be the support. This line right here used to be the support as well. All of those lines got cooked. And now we're just coming back for a back test. I'm looking for more downside on Chainlink. And if I'm looking for more downside on Chainlink, then that means the rest of the market is going to drop as well. Because Chainlink is a heavy hitter in the market. But it usually does this consolidation phase. And that's what I was looking for right here between these two areas at $25 and at $13. I was looking to see if the consolidation was going to continue, but it's not looking like it wants to continue. It looks like it wants to keep dropping to the downside. So, with that being said, I would be looking for a short on Chainlink. I would be looking for a very nice short on Chainlink. Let's see what you got on the daily. Yep, see this? Notice how this area right here has been the resistance. You're not getting no candlestick closures. Even though you came back and you tested this area, you tested it 1, 2, 3, coming back for a fourth time. Anytime you see assets that move like that on a daily time frame, that means that they're running out of gas. You might get one more attempt to the upside on probably like a stop hunt for anybody trying to short Chainlink, and then all of a sudden it's just going to come right back down. If I was to turn on my EMAs, I guarantee we're under all major moving averages. Look at that. You're under all major moving averages on the daily. You're under all major moving averages on the weekly. Look at this. Look at this. Every last major moving average on the weekly with a back test only to the 200 day. If I put this on a monthly, oh yeah, you're almost under the 20 and the 50 daily or monthly moving average on Chainlink. That thing is coming down. Why it might be green on the screen right now at 0.5% after the market opened and closed, but that thing is coming down. I don't see it coming back up. That's my view on Chainlink. Let's take a look at Cardano. I want to see if anybody dropped it in the chat. If they did, let me see. Fellow, WFI, Suli, H bar. VPay. What is VPay? I never heard of VPay. That's interesting. I'm gonna take a look at that. Never heard of VPay. Ew, it is not looking good for Cardano. It is not. You're under all major moving averages on the monthly, and you're under the 236. You got exhausted at 91 cents. This thing is 42 cents right now. Next stop to the downside would be 32 cents and 24 cents. Anything that starts closing under 24 cents, I would not continue accumulating Cardano. It's going to create a new low, and there's no telling where that new low is going to be. Yeah, look, you see how these moving averages are curving together? You might get a rally to 67 cents. If any rally happens to 67 cents, I will short this. Any rally to 67 cents, I will short this. That's going to be pure hopium. Yeah, even on the daily, I wouldn't touch this. No, not right now. But yeah, anything running to 67 cents, yeah, that's going to be a last ditch effort. Like, please help us. And whoever buys that is going to be exit liquidity. All right, let me start. I want to do the majors first. So let me go ahead and continue with Sol right quick. And then I'll get to the assets that y'all dropped in the chat. Solana. Oh, looking good, Solana. Oh, yeah. I had a gam box on Solana. Uh, my support was at 175, and then the bottom of the gam was close to 126. You wick straight through that, but now you're holding 126 as the support. I would really love to see this try to rally back to 175. Looking at it on a daily time frame, this area right here, 144 is your resistance. 144 is the resistance. If you get back above 144, you could be looking at 153, 163, possibly even 164. You get above 164, then you're going to be looking at 175. But you need to get above this resistance level. That's a very strong resistance level at 144. So I wouldn't be a big time buyer just yet. I would still be erring on the side of caution because just looking at this from a structure perspective, right there, and from these highs, or even back here from this high, you have a lower high or a high, lower low than that previous low back here. Now you have a lower high, lower low, lower high, same lower low, lower high, lower low. So pay attention to that structure. That structure is there for a reason. But it looks like it's ranging for the most part. But if you start closing below this range, and this thing is coming down, and potential area for the pullback probably be between 95 and $93. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP doing the same thing, operating in a range. You have a range between $1.92 and $3.03. Let's put this on the monthly. You see that? You see how this is consolidating? You're not getting any monthly closures. There's no monthly closures. You've been consolidating on this line since December the 4th, December the 1st, excuse me, 2024. So 1 week or 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 1 year consolidation between $3.03 and $1.92. I will be accumulating until this $1.92 area gets broken, only because of this very large consolidation area. That thing has been consolidating for a year. So, and then plus, if I was just to do a quick little, let me show y'all something. Just hypothetically, just hypothetically, just take a look at this. If I was to take this candle and I want to measure this candle, and I put it here, that's just hypothetical. Don't nobody get overexcited. So that's just hypothetical. What's that price point? $7.51. Currently trading at $2.19. Accumulation, as long as we hold above $1.92. Anything closing below $1.92, I would be accumulating in between this green candle right here, which I don't expect this thing to close any lower than 90 cents if it does pull back. So I'm gonna put a line down there at 90 cents. Right there. Bring it back, bring it back. A little more. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then if I wanted to just, take it a step further, you know what I'm saying, and just really play devil's advocate, I wonder if a full fib would show up. Let's see. Nope, not high enough. I need to raise it up. Give me 1 second. Let me play with the fib up here. Bam. Yeah, I like that one better. Ooh, come on, stop playing. Look at this. Look at this. I just want y'all to see this. Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping at all. Do y'all see that? I know y'all see that because I see that. And all I did was measure the candle and put the fib on the last highest point to the last lowest point, and the measurement from the last candle put us right on the three spot at $7.45. I marked a line at $7.51. Y'all see that? Make sure I'm not tripping. Can y'all see that? I don't see nobody
See
seeing
it?
it. Yeah, I guess ain't nobody seeing that.
I see it. Can
I
you?
see it.
I see it, but I don't really understand.
So the reason why, let me pull this out. So this Fibonacci retracement is accurate to a fault. So whenever you do a Fibonacci retracement, you are looking for areas of support and resistance. And these lines are invisible, by the way. They're not even real lines. The only thing that I just did was I simply took this candlestick that was down here, this one down here, and I measured from wick to body, and I placed it on the bottom of my range that I have set on XRP, and I took that measurement and set this Fibonacci retracement from the last highest point to the last lowest point, and it gave me a reading on the three spot. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I didn't make those numbers appear or nothing. So if I was to open up one more tool, where's my MACD? Boom. MACD doesn't show me anything on the monthly. On the MACD, we are starting to come out of that negative momentum, but on the weekly, you are under the 236 on the weekly. Now, if I put this on the daily, you're under the 236 as well, but you are creating positive momentum. So, am I going to believe the positive momentum, or am I going to believe the Fibonacci retracement that's showing me that we're not actually bullish just yet because I need a candle to close above that high at $2.23. If I get candles that start closing above the 236, then I can start looking for targets back above up to 249, 271, 292, 293, or 294, 303. But right now, as it stands, even though I'm seeing the MACD show me positive momentum, I'm not seeing it reflected in the price. Although we are at the bottom of the range. So as long as we're holding at the bottom of the range, I'm going to accumulate at the near bottom of the range. And if I'm wrong about the accumulation, I'm only wrong. Let me show you. I'm only wrong by almost 20%. I'm only wrong almost 20%. So
Where your stop loss at?
that would be my stop loss. It'd be 176. But I'm gonna accumulate on spot though. I'm not gonna leverage this.
Now, I was just speaking if you was trading.
Oh yeah. No, if I'm not trading this, it's gonna be pure accumulation because I'm at the bottom of my range. The stop to the top of the range from where we are currently is 38%. So I'm risking roughly almost 20% to gain 38%. So I'm taking a 20% risk to gain 38%, which is not bad. It means it's more profitable than it is loss, but I'm only risking 20%. So for every $100, I'm risking 20. That's not a bad risk. I take that risk all day long. That's on XRP. All right, let's start taking a look at the list. Do. See what we got. Ooh, first one up is Velo. I was just looking at Velo too. Velo was looking sad. I was just looking at Velo. Mm, 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 mm. Where you at, Velo? Right there. Velo been getting spanked. Velo has been getting spanked. I had high hopes for Velo. Let's go to a monthly right quick. Look at this. I had really high hopes for Velo, but it's not playing out the way I want it to. This was your previous support is now starting to operate as the resistance, as you can see right here. You could get a potential back test, but that's a lot of sell-off. That's a heck of a lot of a sell-off. So I'm not really seeing it for Velo. I'm seeing that it could potentially just keep on selling. My next level to the downside is 0.003920, currently trading at 0.005564. So that would be what, probably about 20-30% downside. Let me see. See? Yep. About 30%. Yeah, about 30% to the downside. So any type of rally back up to that line that I have drawn at the 0.007170, I'll be looking to fade that rally. That's what I would do. Okay, let's look at the next one. WLFI. I'm gonna go Binance. Oh, hello. Isn't this World Liberty Financial?
Absolutely.
Oh, hello. World Liberty Financial.
Yep.
Huh.
Number one DeFi platform by market cap right now.
I don't know about number one DeFi by market cap. I might have to check on the status of that.
Like that right now.
Let me go take a look at that. I like to hear. I like to hear people talk their shit. Let me go check on that. Okay, give me here.
Haven't even finished uploading their products, but the
Let
market
me
cap
see.
was 4 billion.
Let me see. Let me see. All right. Let's go check that out.
I
Bro
need to
say
start
number,
using DeFi.
bro say number one. Let's nope, they are not.
Lending, staking.
Aave is number one.
Base number one.
Yep.
Quote unquote
31,
ranking
31.67 billion.
31. I'm trying to see where you see that market
All right,
cap at.
right here. Total value lock.
Oh, total value lock.
Now,
Oh, that's
if we talk about market cap, then you know what I'm saying, we can go take a look at market cap as well. Hold on. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go.
what you use total value lock.
Yeah, I go off a total value lock, not market cap. Market cap ain't really worth, you know what I'm saying, what a bird left on the limb, as my mother-in-law would say. So let's go ahead, go CoinGecko right quick. And then I'm gonna go World Liberty Financial. Yeah, total value lock is always gonna, uh, for lack of a better word, trump what anybody has to say. But shit, hold it. This thing just was at 15 cents. It's almost at 17 cents. Okay. Market cap wise, they have a 4,533,148,226 market cap. Their total diluted valuation though is 16. Is that 16 billion? 639 million 190,000? Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. All right. World Liberty Financial. Let me find out.
I just started accumulating when it was at the bottom. I was
Hmm.
accumulating at like 14 to 13, 14 cent.
I would really like to see a better chart on this. Hold on. See if I can find a better chart.
It,
World Liberty Financial. Hold on. Let's see if we can find us a better chart. Let me close this because that's slowing me down. Okay.
Place XRP for me.
Say that's XR.
Please, one centralized beneficent.
For sure. All right. Let me see if I can find this. That's the USDC perpetual contract. I don't want the contract. I want spot price. Let me World Liberty Financial on spot. Let me see what they talking about. The chart looks the same. Hmm. That's interesting. Okay. Let's work with what we got. Um, shit. That's great. This is great. You say you started accumulating at the lows?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
About that bottom, that mean red wick on like November. I
Back
got that there.
here?
Nah, a little bit the next next big wick.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Somewhere right around
Yeah,
here.
that one right there.
Okay. That's 10 cents. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
got
knock
it
out.
like 13, 14 cents.
Okay. Nice. Why does it keep acting like that? Quit tripping, bro. We already on. Thank you.
I like the narrative, you know.
Hmm. This is interesting. Shit. I'd be an accumulator, to be honest with you. Hmm. Let me see something. Moving averages. Okay. Okay. It's positive. Positives. Positive, positive, positive. Let's go EMAs. Shit, you're above all major moving averages. Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. Let's go weekly. Shit, you got plenty of room to move. Let me close the MACD. This might be the one right here, bro. Next level to the upside as far as resistance is 24 cents, but it might sound like a small amount, but shit, that's probably like 20%, maybe more. It is more. Yeah, shit. It's about 46, 47%.
Yeah, year to
Oh
date,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
down 51%.
Yeah, yeah. Shit. If it goes back up to the all-time high on a body close, that's $1.01. It's 16 cents right now. I'm a buyer. I'm gonna buy some. Thank you for this one. Yeah, that makes sense. So let me
Yeah,
see. Let me see. I'm gonna do it from a body to that wick right there.
yeah, that's a good one. I've been in that one for a bit too. I
Really?
grabbed some. Yep, I grabbed some. Yep.
Hmm. Okay. 29 between 24 and 29 cents is strong resistance. Let me put a window right there. Rectangle. Okay. I'm a buyer though, because you're creating higher highs and higher lows. We just talked about structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about structure. You're creating higher highs and higher lows. The higher low being at 13 cents is currently trading at 16 cents. So from that low right there, based off structure, gave you a return so far of 28%. I'm a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a buyer. Thank y'all. Appreciate that one. From where we are currently to 29 cents is going to be the between 24 and 29 cents is going to be the resistance. If you can start creating candles above 29 cents, then you're looking at 42 cents. Anything above 42, you're looking at 53. Anything above 53, you're looking at 64. It's 16 cents right now, which means that that would be over a 100% return. From where it is right now to the first level of resistance is 48 cents. Second level of resistance is 75 cents. Third level of resistance, major resistance, that's 155%. Next level of resistance, you're looking at 222%. And the final level, which is the full 618 retracement, 290% return. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 I'm a buyer. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I like that. And I like the risk. I like the risk to reward too because it's really only 16 cents.
Correct.
It's only 16 cents. So if it drops down back down to 10 cents, shit, I'm a buyer again. As long as it doesn't close back below 10 cents, I will continue to accumulate. Now, if it starts closing back below 10 cents, then I'm gonna let it go or hold on to whatever I do have until it finds a new low. So For those that don't know what World Liberty Financial is, that's Donald Trump's platform. And Donald Trump been crypto heavy for years. The man just made like $4 or $5 billion from the time he got back into office to today.
Hmm.
You cannot like the color of his skin all you want to. That man prints. All right. Let me go ahead, check the chat. That was a good one. Appreciate that one, brother Isaiah.
Yeah, I'm just looking out. I'm just trying to learn.
For
It's
sure.
definitely, I'm just been accumulating like dollar cost averaging like $50 into it like every other week.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I would do. $50 here, $100 there, you know what I'm saying? Just moving the needle. All right. We got Sui on the board. Oh shit.
Woo!
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. You could get you a rally back up to $1.90. I would be looking for a rally back up to $1.90. That used to be the support right there. You got tested as the support again right here. It was tested as the resistance right here, resistance right here. So it would be nothing for this to come back and back test those areas, but I would still be looking for more downside on Sui. I actually been looking at downside coming in on Sui at around $4.40. But when uh when you have something that's overhyped and everybody is talking about it, you usually get those deep retracements. So you had opportunities to come back and try to break 440, and it never did. You had opportunity here, you had opportunity here, you had opportunities here, and it never broke it. So, but just looking at this on a smaller time frame, you're still under all major moving averages. Next stop to the upside is going to be right here at this 20-day, somewhere around $1.69. I would really like to see it try to get back above the 20-day, but really get back above the 200-day, which is at $2.86 currently. Let's check the chat. H bar. Man, let me see. I had high hopes for H bar too. Let me go check it out on the spot price. Where you at, H bar? I think I got H bar on my list. Resistance is at 17 cents. Currently trading at 14 cents. You're under all major moving averages on the weekly. You're looking at more downside. I would look for 13 and a quarter, almost 13 cents even. Anything that starts breaking below this level right here is going to give way to the rest of these levels down here. I would even say this level right here at 9 cents. Shit. Let's put this on the monthly. Yeah, look, you're hanging right under the 20-day, and the 20-day is dynamic support. If you cannot hold above the 20-day on H bar, you're coming down. And then, so I'm gonna do this right here for us right quick. I'm gonna pull this up. Thank you. I need that magnet. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. It's been hitting them boys too. Yeah, 786. 786 has you at the support at 11,385. So almost 11 cents even. Anything closing below 11 cents, you're going to hit that 9 cent mark. And if you start closing below 9 cents, then it is going to be a problem. So more downside imminent on H bar unless something drastic happens, like somebody drops a bag on it or something. But I don't see that happening as it stands right now. They are protecting that 11 and a half cent, almost 11 and a half cent area. All right. What's next on here? We had H bar VPay. That's what I wanted to take a look at. What the hell is VPay? VPay is by virtuals. Let's take a look. What the hell is this? This thing been running since November, early October. What is this? On the daily, you're under major moving averages though, but you are being protected by less than a penny. Holding this little area right here. Put this on the weekly again. Hmm. What is this? Let me go take a look. Let me take a look at CoinGecko right quick. Never heard of VPay.
Me either.
I
I
want,
know virtuals.
yeah,
Virtuals.
I know about virtuals, but I never heard of VPay. That might be a coin inside of their ecosystem.
And their ecosystem is vast, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
exactly. So that's why I'm about to go take a look because it might be something worth looking into. According to GoPlus, the contract creator can make changes to the token contract, such as disabling sales, changing fees, minting, transferring tokens. Exercise caution. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with this. I'm sorry. I still want to take a look at it and see what it is, but when you see shit like this, the contract creator can make changes to the token, such as disabling sales. Yeah, that's not something that you want to rock with. Currently has a $7 million market cap. It's pretty low on the market cap. Trading volume is at 781,000. I would really like to see the information on it, though. I want to see what it is. It's on the base network. Wait, motherfucker. It's under the artificial intelligence category. It's on Uniswap. Is it on XT as well? Yep, it's on XT.
I've been selling ever since you said something about Chainlink, and I'm like 4 for 4 right now.
That's what's up. Come on, man. Stop acting dumb, bro. Dang. Thank you. Let's go see what's up with this right quick. I want to see what's up. VPay Fund. Let me see if they talk about. Hmm. The world's first AI Omni Bank. Oh shit. Hmm. VPay is the world's first AI-powered omnibank purpose-built for Web3 native finance, combining traditional banking features like USD accounts and card issuance with intelligent automation and tokenized utility via the Virtuals protocol. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Me, Ava, your applied virtual or value agent. Okay. She doesn't wait for commands. She observes, learns, and acts. Check out flagging unusual activity, catching token moves, travel deals before they hit your radar. Ava is always steps ahead. Okay, go back. VPay isn't just a neobank with crypto features. It's an entirely new financial layer built for the realities of Web3. While others patch legacy systems, VPay is architected from the ground up with intelligent automation, cross-asset flexibility, and global compliance at its core. Global compliance. Let me take a look. Let's go to the about. All right, we already went to the about. What else? Unleash power. VPay virtual card. Stake for loyalty holders or stake for loyalty tiers, access levels and referrals, early access to AVA, stake to join waitlist for offshore accounts and cards. Oh shit. Offshore accounts. That's my type of motion right there. Okay. The foundation, play your cards right. AI actionable intelligence and beyond. We are live. Trade and stake VPay on virtuals. Ready for the banking experience. I would really like to see who's backing this. But my gut. I don't like the word freeze. I don't
Yeah,
like
the
the
word
word
freeze.
freeze.
Yeah.
There's something about that word freeze that gives me pause.
Yeah, it was a list came out. Basically, like they said, a certain amount of blockchains have like code written in them that you can freeze them, like the creator.
Yeah, stable coins have that. USDC, USDT, they have that.
And I do not like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm good. They can keep it. I just I just found something that I'm gonna share in the 31 days of crypto too. Okay, what else we got? We got VPay, and then somebody dropped AVAX. Okay, cool. Let's go AVAX.
Oh, side note, for World Liberty Financial, they have smart contracts with Binance, Solana, and Ethereum.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar. I was doing some research on the boys not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm about to say I like it. I think me personally, like I said, I traded in. Well, I've been got rid of my XRP, but I got rid of the last little bit of XRP I got for World Liberty Financial.
Okay, okay. Avalanche is not looking good.
Woo.
You could come back for the back test, but looking at this thing on a monthly, it is in a major downtrend. Major, major selling, major sellers. This is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Let's see what the lightning bolt has to say. Crypto market slide deepens as Bitcoin drops below 85,000. Uh, Introducing layer one. Poker logic meets crypto reality. Top reasons why Avalanche price is primed to reach $50 in 2025. Shit. That thing is not going to $50 no time soon. No time. It's under the 20-day. It's under my window right here. That's a major selling point. And you're only going to see more downside on Avalanche. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. Okay. I wanted to do some stocks for my stock folks. You know what I'm saying? I got a little school. That's why I've been kind of focusing on my school lately, just trying to give people some stock prices to take a look at. Um, Amazon, I'm really liking Amazon. And another reason why I really like Amazon, I was looking at this the AI portion of Amazon, and I just wanted to read y'all something right quick. Um, Amazon has received an outperform rating from BNP Paribas Exane. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Citing strong growth in cloud services, advertising, and AI with a price target of $320, indicating a 41% upside. Amazon shares rose 2% after announcing a $50 billion investment in AI and computing for U.S. government clients, boosting AWS capacity by 1.3 gigawatts. That's a lot of watts. Amazon's AI shopping assistant Rufus, now in North America, aiming for over $10 billion in annual sales. It has 250 million active users, boosting purchase likelihood by 60%. I'm going to leave that with y'all. I'm going to leave that with y'all. I'm going to leave that right there. Apple, Apple is another one that I like. Uh, some people might see it as a overbought asset. I don't see it as overbought. I see that thing is continuing to move unless the RSI says otherwise. Let's go check right quick. RSI. Nope, that's my poem. Hold on. Where's my RSI? Right there. Mm, it's nearing overbought territory, but it's been overbought before. Hopefully individuals were able to get in before it starts to reach this area. I got a target actually set on Apple at somewhere around the same area, right around $320, maybe a little less, right next to Amazon. $316 is my target. This line right up here, 316.27. Currently trading at 276.97. So I'm really seeing that Apple Intelligence being highly proficient, very proficient. So I was trying to tell my daughter to buy some Apple stock, and she ended up buying the iPhone. So I'm not sure if she's still happy with her iPhone purchase, but I think she would have been better suited to buy some stock than buy Apple iPhone. All right. Since we have no more assets to take a look at, and we are just over the hour, does anybody have any other questions, comments, concerns about what we looked at? And shoot, go ahead. Anybody?
Uh, I do have a question. It was crypto related, but
Okay.
how do you feel about the that money machine?
Solid. Solid. Depends on your strategy, though. Depends on your strategy. So, if you're looking at asset that fluctuates in value, you definitely want to be looking at. And shit, if that was me, that was me. Hold on, you just lit a light bulb in my head right quick. Do, 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 do. Let's go. Beefy Finance. This is just one of the platforms that I use. Brother Josh, he uses another one. I'll let him explain that to you. This is just one of the ones that I use. And taking a look at World Liberty Financial. Let's see if they got a pool over here. It would be really interesting if they do. Hopefully they do. And then you did say it's on 4 different chains, correct?
Binance, Solana, and Ethereum.
Binance, Solana, Ethereum. That's 3. Okay. So I'm gonna come right here and then I'm gonna type in that asset name, WLFI. Nothing. They don't have anything on World Liberty Financial. Let me see. WLFI. Nope. Nothing on World Liberty Financial.
Yeah, that
Dang,
would
that
be.
sucks. That would have been clutch.
Let's
Man,
see.
I'm
So
mad now.
the asset that I wouldn't mind some volatility on, like freaking.
I'm surprised that they don't have a you said it's on Solana
Dang,
too, right?
am I'm 5 for 5 short in freaking chain link.
Nice.
Boy, I ain't
Hey,
playing.
what is WMON? What is
You check
WMON?
out some of them videos earlier?
Yeah, I definitely did. It was talking about like basically like one of the strategies in that video was like following the market makers and basically like timing it. It's basically like not really timing it,
Patience.
but just scalping, like really efficient
Mm-hmm.
scalping strategies.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm trying to see something.
Then my
16.22,
baby started.
200,000, 56, 776, $2,016, $545. I need to see something that's better than that. Zora, Zora and Wrapped Ethereum is currently 106%. Nice.
I like Zora.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zora got some potential.
Yeah, it does. I was just taking a look.
It just got listed on Uphold today.
Hold on. Think y'all about to leave me. Oh, consolidation is holding at that 5 cent mark. Yeah, it's holding at 5 cents. It's holding 5 cents strong. That might be a move right there. What's the percentage on Zora? It's got uh This one doesn't have a whole lot of market cap to it. The beefy total value locked is $965. The Uniswap total value locked is 875,000. So then you would just go over to Uniswap. And then I don't like the sponsored results. I never click on the sponsored results. You mess around and get your funds taken like that. Never click on the sponsored results. And then let's go to the pools. Come on, pull up. Thank you. And then I'm going to search Zora. I want the pools. There's a number of pools. I want the Zora and Wrapped Ethereum pool. Okay, beautiful. I'm up. Okay, I'll be done in a sec. This one doesn't have a lot of liquidity in it. I'm not seeing the same one that I just saw. So this one might be something a little bit different. All right, let's go back to pool. And then here's some positions over here. Oh, snap. Look, they got Ethereum and USDC for 35%. Oh, hello.
Arbitrum?
Yep, on the Arbitrum network. They got wrapped Bitcoin and USDT at 25%.
Is this yearly or is this like
That's annually. That's annual. Let's take a look. Okay, look. ETH right there, 30%. Total value lock, 75 million. And that's also something that you want to look for as well. You want to look for the millions of dollars in value locked. You don't want to just look at the market cap. Look at the value locked. And then this one right here, this pool right here, and the last day has had $132 million in it. In 24 hours. So those are the things that I would be looking at. I do like the percentages on a lot of these. Like I said, the wrap Bitcoin and Ethereum is at 24.67%. Wrap Bitcoin and USDT is at 25%.
This is where it's at for me. Like I don't even know, I like the trading stuff. I like the trading, but like my when I think of crypto, when I think DeFi, this is what I think. I think like, oh, I just got my taxes. Like,
yeah,
I bought
you
1,000 in
wanna
Bitcoin, I
you
got
definitely
1,000.
wanna put it
Yeah.
somewhere where it's gonna work for you, and you're gonna accumulate all fees associated with any buy, sell, swap. So for me, I would be on the Ethereum and USDC side on the Arbitrum network. And as you can see, like I said, there's currently $69 million in total value locked. And in the past one day, they've had $132.9 million flow through here. Do you know how much of the fee you're going to absorb for 139 or $132 million in trades? Buy, sell, swap?
Let's just do some quick math. Let's just say I got 1,000 in, right? It's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
It's 500 in wrapped ETH and
Mm-hmm.
500 USDC.
Mm-hmm.
And that volume came through on a
on
Oh,
a
deep,
one
yeah.
day, and you're getting, let's just say, 30% in a year, 35% in a year. So we're going to do 35% divided by 12. So 35 divided by 12, that's 2.91%. 2.91% divided by, let's just say, roughly 30 days. You're only looking at 0.09% on that particular day. But if that type of volume comes through on just one day, buy, sell, swap, stake, whatever, then you're probably going to be looking at anywhere between 1 to 3% absorption just on that one day. And you got $1,000 in. Let's say you got $1,000 in times 3%. You're looking at just on that one little $1,000, you could make $30 just on that one day. Not doing anything, not trading, not doing anything.
And then if I
The
take it, and if I,
liquidity pools work when you have $10,000 or better in the pool.
mm.
When you really trying to make something shake, $10,000 or more.
And how frequent am I able to touch that money from the fees?
Every day. There's no lockup period.
Oh, I'm just gonna feed it. I would just feed it back into the pool. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah. There's no lockup period. And if I'm not mistaken, they automatically compound it for you.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about to do. I mean, I got some stuff like that on Supra, but I didn't.
hmm
Dennis put me on with Beefy, but I haven't really fully utilized it. Like I think
Nah,
I
man,
should.
it's so many different things out here that we're going to utilize. That's why I said that the second portion of 31 days of crypto is going to be pure implement. It's not going to be just us going over projects. It's going to be us implementing what we learn.
What's the perfect time? I didn't came up on like
Mhm.
four different checks. I got a check for 500, and then I
Nice.
paid off my self lender for these
hmm
last 2 years. So I get in like another 750 from that, and then I did some other credit boosting program for like another 500. So I got like an extra little two bands
Nice.
just coming through. So I'm definitely gonna be implementing and be moving around, making shit happen.
For sure. That's what's up, bro.
I'm interested in this though. I don't know how I
Mhm.
overlooked this. That's crazy.
And it's plenty other platforms out here just like this one. But Uniswap by far is one of the better platforms. And if
Mhm.
you look at their total value lock just today is up 1.56%, and their one day transaction volume is 2.58 billion. It's almost $3 billion transacted in a day on DeFi, on blockchain, on what some motherfucker said that was fairy dust. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate you asking that question, though. That just gave a lot of clarity to the viewers that's getting ready to watch this. Because I'm gonna post this one on YouTube.
All right, bro.
All right,
All
no
right,
doubt.
everybody. Good night, everybody.
Y'all have a good
Peace.
evening.
You too.
All right, peace.